Hey guys, Devin Detman here. It's summertime coming around the corner, so I wanted to touch on a topic about staying motivated and staying in shape during summer. So, being a trainer for the past 5 years, I worked with hundreds of clients, and one of the most difficult times of the year is during the summertime. So, a lot of people lose motivation, and there's a lot going on that can throw you off of your fitness journey. So, there's cookouts going on, usually festivals, unfortunately not this year due to the circumstances. However, you're getting together with your friends, your family, and you're enjoying yourself in the nice warm weather. However, the things that come about during this are eating the wrong foods and drinking. So I had this discussion with every single one of my clients going into summertime. Now, the biggest thing is making sure that you're allowing yourself to enjoy certain foods, but it's all about portioning and just not going overboard. So I don't expect everyone to be like me and be super strict like a bodybuilder. However, I expect you to still stay clean with your diet and have your cheats still at the right times. So here's how we do this. So the number one thing is staying clean throughout the week and allowing yourself to have that one cheat meal. And it's not going to hurt you if you do this right. So don't get me wrong. I like a burger here and there. I like a brat. I like to have a couple beers here and there, just like everyone else. But it all comes down to self discipline. So, just like your normal diet, summer's not any different. You got to stay on track. As long as you're eating consistently throughout the week, your normal meals, and you're staying clean, you're eating your clean foods, you can have that one cheat meal, that one thing that you're craving. Or if you know that you're going to a cookout this weekend, and obviously at normal cookouts, normal, there's going to be foods that you don't normally eat or you normally would not consider healthy. Not everyone's going to have grilled chicken or bison burgers, turkey burgers, or grass-fed beef. It's going to be that your 85-15, your 80-20 burgers, and your buns and your cheese, and all the sides that go along with that. You can have that here and there. So like I said, let's say during the week you're eating clean, you're staying on point, you're keeping your metabolism up, and you're still working out every day. Saturday rolls around and you have that cookout at your friend's house. You can have that one meal, but before you go into that one meal, eat your normal meals early that Saturday, keep your body on track, keep your body consistent, and then go ahead and have that meal. But when I say have a cheat meal, I don't mean splurge. I mean, go ahead and have your burger, have a couple little sides here. Again, portioning. You can have a beer or two, but it comes down to still controlling yourself. When I have clients, I've had them before tell me, yeah, I had a cheat meal this weekend. And I say, okay, what's your cheat meal? And they tell me, oh yeah, so I had an appetizer, I had dinner, I had a few drinks, I had dessert. And I was like, no, that's not a cheat meal. You're just having a fiesta at that point. So pick what you want and enjoy that food. And before you go into it and after you go out of it, you're just eating the same foods you always do. So you're enjoying that one time, but you're bouncing right back. So, your body, it has one goal, and that's survival. When you put your body into an environment, its number one goal is to adapt to that environment so it can survive in that environment. So what you're doing is you created an environment, or you are creating that environment currently, of your body working out consistently, eating your clean foods, having a high metabolism. So if you're keeping that up and you have that cheat meal, and then the next day you go right back to that consistent clean dieting until your cheat meal the next weekend or whenever that is, your body's going to burn off that one cheat meal and it's going to go right back to normal afterwards. But the problem is the slippery slope, and that's when you're indulging in a huge cheat meal Or you're going into multiple cheat meals, and now you're creating an environment that your body's not used to. So now your body's gonna get confused, it's gonna shut down, you're gonna gain body fat, you're gonna feel sluggish, and so on. So that's the number one thing with eating. It's not hard during the summer, but you just have to have that self-discipline and control on what am I gonna eat, when am I gonna eat it. You have to have a plan. So most people know when they're gonna have a cookout or so on, or even if it does jump on you, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself around when that moment is going to be and preparing. The other thing is working out, right? You may lose motivation because there's other things going on. You're doing more on the weekends, you're not trapped inside during the cold, gloomy weather all the time. However, summertime you're wearing less clothes, so you should be more motivated, and that's everyone. And on top of it, you need to work out even harder, right? If you plan on having more cheat meals, you plan on going to those barbecues, work out harder so you can earn that reward at the end of everything. So it's pretty simple, guys, but some people don't think about it and they get overwhelmed by the thought of, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? This isn't in my regiment. Just go along with what you always do. Keep everything under control and portion everything that you're doing. So go into the summer, you can enjoy it. You don't have to be locked down under strict guidelines like we do. It's okay. It's okay to live a normal life while being healthy at the same time.